Welcome to the show that looks back on a bleak round of Super 15 games for most of the New Zealand franchises, with our main focus on the hometown loss in Invercargill. The weather turned it on, but the Highlanders didn't, falling too far behind in the first 40. Elsewhere, it was heartbreak for the Crusaders, who'd scored 4 tries and coasting, only to concede an intercept try and the game to the Hurricanes. The Reds scrambled to win over the Rebels, but it paled by comparison to the emphatic nature of the Brumbies' demolition of a Wallabies-studded Waratahs. A bad injury to David Pocock, their only worry. 4 tries to the Chiefs couldn't offset a poor line-out, 2 yellow cards and a mixed bag of a game from key players. The Sharks win another match without scoring a try, this time against a feisty Kings outfit. And the Blues also botched their first half to register a loss, despite Rennie Ranger scoring the try of the season so far.
Right from the word go, we kicked the ball out on the full, tried to play too much rugby too quickly and just didn't treasure the position we did have and construct something out of it.
And they punished every mistake.
Yeah, they did. They're a very opportunist side and they jumped on that really quickly and very good at it.
And a very tough defence from them tonight. There's no way through the middle of them.
No, very big men and they were holding us up and slowing our ball down well.
Beat us up a bit in the forwards too.
Yeah, across the park I'd say. I'm sure all our boys will be reasonably bruised, egos and body.
What did you say at half time? Was a lot of vitriol in the changing room?
No, we tried to get the boys to refocus, I guess, if you like, and focus on what we need to do next. So just flush what we've just been through and give them a clear plan on what we need to do to win the game.
Did you see improvement? Certainly showed as much on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when we came out, we held onto the ball and we constructed and we built phase and we scored a try. And we had more opportunities to do that, but the Cheetahs shut us down.
Set phases, the line-outs in particular, a bit disappointing?
Yeah, we didn't get the cleanest ball that we'd like to be able to launch our attack off and get our momentum flowing and put them under pressure. So again, line-out is a continual work on for us.
I'd like to look at some positives though, and I think Colin Slade's 45 minutes was impressive.
Yeah, we're really happy with what Colin did himself. We also found once he came on, we were able to execute more of our plays off him, and our continuity and momentum started to go better.
And Kate Polkey, hat-trick's a rare thing, and it's a shame it's on a losing cause.
Yeah, he's been an outstanding performer for us the last couple of games against the Chiefs. I thought he was also very good, and tonight he had 3 dots from it's due to his hard work.
What about the dent to the morale?
Yeah, that's these men are professional rugby players, and they're going to have to get up off the ground and get trucking. We've got a short turnaround to Hurricanes, and as they know, a week's a very short time, so time to do that probably tonight.
You know, the most impressive for me is we always come here in the past and, physically wise, we weren't up for it. But I thought today on defence we didn't give them a lot of yards, a lot of double hits, and also at the breakdown we matched their physicality. So I think that's a big positive for us for the rest of the season.
You played adventurous rugby up to now, but this is the first time you've got reward for it.
Definitely, yeah. We had a tough start. We knew, the Sharks and the Chiefs first 2 games up were the finalists of last year. So we knew it's going to be tough, but today's the turnaround hopefully for us. We've got 2 Australian games which will be massively important for us, and then we go back for a home stretch. So everything to play for the rest of the season. I think our set piece was good, scrums and lineouts. We put a lot of pressure on their lineouts, which was good, and also breakdown and defence. I would have loved to attack a little bit more, but we used our opportunities and that's vital. Last week against the Chiefs, we did a lot of play in the first half, but couldn't get show tries for that. So I'm really happy for tonight.
What about the importance of the timing of this win? If you'd lost 3 in a row, it would have been a big blow.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you've got a lot of youngsters, like in our case, you start to lose belief and confidence, and then it's really tough to turn it around. So this is a massive win for us.
Okay, not often do you score a hat-trick and then play on the losing side.
Yeah, it was. I was happy to score 3, but getting a loss like that wasn't very good. So yeah.
What do you put it down to? Why were the Highlanders so off-key in the first half?
I think we created opportunities, and then they probably scored off 2 of our mistakes. Just our execution wasn't there tonight. Maybe a bit too eager, a bit too keen. So yeah.
Constantly put you under a lot of pressure, didn't they, physically?
Yeah. When we went into their forwards. They dominated us a lot, so I think it's just getting that weak shoulder and getting into those gaps instead of T-boning.
And what did Jamie have to say at half-time? You get a bit of a bail-up?
It wasn't too bad. We kind of had to start playing catch-up footy because we got ourselves in that position, so we had to have a go. And we just were chasing the game, so it made it hard for us to get back into it.
You started to put some points on the board in the second half. Do you feel you could have got back in this game?
Yeah, felt we could have. Again, it's just our execution again. So showed when we were patient and we could just finish with our drawn passes, and it's just about being patient.
What about your own form? You're on the board regularly now.
Yeah, I've probably got more tries in the last 2 games than I did in last season, which is good. But it's good keeping on top of my injuries, and doing the rehab and stretching is helping a lot. So yeah. Got
to win next week though, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Another big game at home, so I'm sure the boys will get up.
I think it's a team effort tonight. We went out there to beforehand to just say we're going to put a lot of pressure on them, and I think we did that, and especially on defence. I think our defence will be quite good.
Must have been a fun pack to play behind.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it makes it easier for the halfback to get in front foot ball. And I think that's what he did tonight.
I think your 3 loose forwards played particularly well as a unit.
Yeah, definitely. They're growing game by game, and when 100% come in the field, they make also a big difference. So yeah, that guys play quite good tonight.
And the difference between this and the last couple of weeks, just your ability to finish your opportunity?
Yeah, I think the week before, the preparation before, we work on to finish. Just when we're in the 22, we just want to get behind the try line and just want to finish. So I think that was lacking last week against the Chiefs. We just couldn't get a ball behind the white line. So I think that's the main thing we did this night.
In the right place and the right time to pick up a couple of tries for yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I think that must be a team effort. So we just put some big pressure on them, and then you get lucky tries. And
you got the charge down, a bit of a delay while they waited for the decision, but were you confident?
Yeah, I think that's like I said, we just put some pressure on them, and sometimes it goes with you, other times it goes against you. So tonight it went in our favour.
I think everyone was trying hard, but then it's trying hard and then there's being clinical and patient. So something I think we definitely need to grow. It's frustrating. Felt like they didn't really do a lot. They got a lot of sort of chance tries, ones where they ran through 40 metres or 50 metres, not really building pressure on it, getting tries like that. So it was a bit frustrating, but well done to them. It's a big win for them away. There's a lot of character out there tonight. It wasn't fun the first half. Nothing was going our way, and it's not easy to fight like that. And I thought the guys had a real good crack, and. But yeah, big time footy. You've got to be patient and you've got to be clinical and take your chances. So yeah, we've definitely got some work to do. Yeah.
To the overall standings, where the Brumbies and Bulls top the table, with the Chiefs holding a spot among the top 3 conference positions. The Sharks and Reds leapfrog the Blues. Note the Chiefs have always been good at accumulating bonus points, even when losing, and already have 4 to their name, the equivalent of a win. Among the bottom 9 teams, we again see the value of bonus points, with the Crusaders moving up the table despite losing. The Stormers are probably ruining the bye coming up, having hit some semblance of form, and the Cheetahs, now off the bottom, will back themselves to make further upward progress against the struggling Waratahs. The Chiefs stay at the top of the New Zealand Conference ahead of their northern neighbours. The lack of bonus points again haunting the Highlanders as they anchor the table with just the 4 points from the bye. The clash with the Hurricanes, for all the reasons you can see before you, now vital for the Southern franchise in order to keep in touch. Across the Tasman, my guess is their conference table will still look pretty much like this at season's end. The Brumbies by far and away the most impressive of all, though the Reds keep winning ugly as they await some star turns joining in partway through the campaign. Though the one thing to remember that may change all this is the Wallabies being pulled out of the squads for the Lions tour. And finally, in the Republic, no change to any of the positions, with the Bulls on top, having played average footy to date, but stepping up a notch against the Blues, which will do them a world of good confidence-wise when they visit an angry Crusaders unit on Saturday. The Sharks are circling just below, though tries are eluding them.